who was playing harder or putting in extra time, whatever it was you guys all voted for. I don't know if you all voted for Desi, but he won. What did you think of Desi's offseason? What did he do to get that kind of respect from everybody?
I mean, he's having a great offseason. We see him every day. He gets in the mornings. He gets in before and after practice. He may come back at night. He's just one of those players who wants to earn his spot. He's going to make his presence known, and he's always been that way. Even when I played with him in AAU basketball, he's always been that go-getter type attitude.
You got a lot of publicity last year. You started to get some NBA buzz. Does that flatter you, and how do you keep it in the back of your mind while you're still trying to get stuff done in college?
Right now, I'm just focused on the season that's at hand, and that's our season that we're about to play. Everything else will lie in place after the season, but you got to take care of business now.
But I assume it's flattering.
I mean, I definitely put some thought into it, But like I said, we just got to get through this season.
And you're kind of the guy. Last year, Daniel was the guy you'd see on the magazine covers. Now I think it's usually you. Yeah, how does that feel? I don't know. Have you seen those magazines and see yourself on the cover?
I mean, I've definitely seen it. It's a huge honor, But you gotta stay humble, and I think I'm really good at staying humble, keep putting in the work. That's not the finish line. Seeing those, there's always an end goal, and I'm not there yet.
Eric's obviously got an NBA pedigree. What does that mean to you guys?
Say that again?
Eric's he's been an NBA head coach. He's been an NBA assistant. Big pro background. What does that mean to you guys?
It means a lot. I think him bringing that NBA experience to our team is going to help us a lot. Him having that background, it just makes us listen and be more focused on what he's talking, because he knows what he's talking about.
What's this transition been like for all of you? It's never easy to go through a coaching change. What's it been like, and where do you guys think you're at?
Oh, it definitely wasn't easy at the time, but I think we're coming along as a team. As soon as everybody got on campus, we became close as a family. We would eat at coach's house, and even on the court, things are going well. We're starting to click as a team.
He said that you guys, in the workouts, instead of breaking it up into smaller groups, he always had you guys work out as a team. He was trying to build chemistry, because I think he had 7 guys back and 5 or 6 newcomers. How do you think that went, and kind of where's the team chemistry at this point?
I mean, I think that went well, because being together as a team, it's just not going to do nothing but help us. It makes the chemistry a lot stronger. So working out together, doing things outside of basketball together, it's just going to help our chemistry and make us better.
Last time I talked to Jacob, he thought he was closing the gap between him and you as best shooter in the family. What do you think about that?
Jacob is definitely, he's my younger brother, as y'all may not know, but he's definitely a great shooter. And I always tell people, at this time, when I was his age, I think he has a better shot than me when I was his age. But he's got a lot of proving to do. He's still got to make his stamp. And I think he has potential to do it.
How proud of you were of them last year getting the state title?
Oh, I'm real proud. I mean, a lot of people don't get the opportunity to get a state championship. And just me being able to, go back in the past when I won, I know how he felt in the situation. And, the adrenaline and butterflies are just amazing. So I know he felt great, and I'm very proud of him. And I hope he can get another one this year.
Eric talked about the Breakfast Club shooters. I think it was maybe you and Desi and Jalen and Mason, maybe somebody else. How early did you guys come in, and kind of what was the deal with that?
So we would have like 7 a.m. lifts. So we would be up here like 5:30 getting up shots, or 6 o'clock getting up shots before our lift. And I mean, it's definitely tough, but it's all the extra work, getting up early in the morning. It's gonna help us. It's gonna make us better, help us grow as men.
Approximately how many shots would you say you guys would get up on a typical day? Extra.
I mean, we got a lot of shooting drills in that little breakfast club thing, but we'll probably get up a good 300, 400 each in the little morning, and that's not counting all the other times we shoot after.
And Jalen did a lot of great things for the team last year, but he really struggled with his three-point shot. Eric said he thinks he's worked hard on that. How have you seen Jalen maybe grow as a three-point shooter or just a perimeter shooter?
He's definitely starting to knock down shots. He's devoted a lot of his time to getting in the gym, putting up the shots. That's why we started the Breakfast Club, and he was one of the ones that actually got us together as a team. It was like, hey, we're working out in the morning. If you want to work out, he's improving every day, and so his shot is definitely getting better. I think he'll be able to knock down the open shots from the three.
Coach Musselman uses a lot of advanced stats and stuff when he's helping you guys out. Is there anything that he showed you about your game that you weren't really aware of, or?
Whenever he first got up here, we all had meetings with him, and he'll show us like where we made a lot of our shots from, and where we missed a lot of shots, and what we need to improve on. And I definitely saw some of the shots, the percentages and stuff, and I was like, okay. I mean, it definitely brought it to my attention.
Looks like by today's practice, they still value you taking charges.
Oh yeah. I mean, charges is part of the game. Charges, it gets you the ball back, and it also gets a foul on the opposing player. But I think it's like a momentum shifter, so I'm gonna continue to take charges.
You're gonna say they value it just as much as the old staff.
Yeah, because you gotta have like a certain amount of pride to take charges. And a lot of people don't like to do it, but hey, it's there, so why not?
A lot of shooters don't like to do it particularly.
Yeah, because it's a lot of pounding on the body. I mean, you can get injured doing anything, so you just gotta watch out.
Just what's been the kind of biggest adjustment from one staff to another for you?
Just the culture that they bring, you know. It's just a different culture. The energy that they bring and the style of play. We run like a pace and space type game, so everything is just a little bit different, but it's good though.
You miss pressing at all, or?
I mean, we still kind of. I don't know. I miss a little bit sometimes, but everything has a purpose, you know. And what we do definitely has a purpose. What we did last year has a purpose, and it's just a different scheme.
What was the biggest personal adjustment for you in the new system?
Just to stay mentally focused. You know, every time I've heard people that went through big changes like that, they would lose focus mentally and they would go on a downfall. But as a team, we just had to make sure we stay strong, stay together as a family.
I guess it's really more NBA type style than what you all are playing now. Or
oh yeah, because Coach Musk having experience, assistant coaches like Coach Moser having experience in the league. They all bring different things to the table, and I think their experience that they're sharing to us is going to help us.
Defensively, how is it different for you, besides obviously pressing?
We're learning a lot of different terminology. We play a nice, hard, half-court defense, but all the little things like the terminology, knowing where to be at, knowing how to help on off-ball screens and stuff like that. I mean, it's going to help us in the future.
Pretty well all man-to-man for the most part? Or?
Yes, all man-to-man.
So you haven't played any zone here at all?
No zone.
Wow, that's got to be different for you.
Oh yeah, I mean it's different, but like I said, he has a purpose behind everything he does. So he knows what he's talking about, and all we're gonna do is sit here and listen to him, take it in.
How much more mature does this team feel?
I feel like we've matured a lot. I mean, in this short span of time, we've definitely been going through the changes, and I feel like the pressure that it had on us to like stay together, we had to learn how to become men, stay together and be strong.
What has impressed you about the new guys, and if you can point out anything particular about anyone, go ahead.
They all come in with their different skills, and I feel like their expertise at what they do. But pointing out what somebody may do, I'm not gonna point anybody out, but I'm just gonna say they bring a different level, like a friendship, of familyhood, and when they got here, we came together, and just to see what they can do on and off the court just makes us happy.
It's not like old guys versus new guys.
No, not at all. I mean, we're all here at the same time. Mm-hmm. Once they get here, there is no past or future, it's just the present.
Just looking at one practice, looks like Connor not real bashful about the three either.
Oh yeah, Connor is definitely deadly from behind the three-point line, and being 7'3", it's hard to contest that. But I mean, he's been getting better every day. He's definitely incredible. You see, he's working around the block too, so he's not just stretching the floor. He's also working around the block, playing great defense. He brings a different skill set. A lot of big men don't have.